battle, being anxious or depressed. I feel like I'm loved and I'll be fine with less.
Bit of a different start today. I am en route to the Prisma Lab to pick up a new seat for the Porsche. So let's strap in and here's a time lapse of us getting there.
I feel like I'm loved and I'll be fine with less. I'm always a bomb, I always lonely, feel like that. Always lonely, always a battle, being anxious or depressed. If you love me, put the blade into my chest. I feel like I'm loved and I'll be fine with less. I'm always a bomb, I always lonely, feel like that. Always lonely, feel like. Oh, it's a battle, being anxious or depressed. I feel like I'm loved and I'll be fine with less. Oh, it's a battle, being anxious or depressed. If you love me, put the blade into my chest. I feel like I'm loved and I'll be fine with less. I'm always a bomb, I always lonely, feel like that. Always lonely, oh, it's a battle, being.
Now that I've gotten home from work, I can actually get the seat roughly in the right place. I need to measure up and make sure that I'm going to have enough headroom. Given that I removed the original seat mounts, I'm going to have to create my own subframe that will allow me to set the correct height for the seat. I just want to give Dana a massive shout out from the Prisma Lab. The custom white pearl on this NRG Ultra seat is the perfect addition to the interior, with the red matching the valve cover and giving it that pop. So a little bit of a refresh on what I'm willing to do for the seat subframe. So basically I've got some 1, 2, 3 blocks. I only want to raise the seat about an inch off the floor. So the idea being that, you know, you're there, that's the height. And then same here, throw one here, that's the height. Now this is obviously a little off, but you know, we can get the idea. And throw the seat in, kind of see where that fits. I assume that it'll knock into this, but I think if I mount it correctly where I need it, we're actually going to be in front of this. We'll see. But so let me just put the seat back in, and then I'll get sitting in there and see if I can line it up properly. Also, I'm going to put a slider on it, so you know, I got to make sure that the boyfriends can drive in it too. So that's the goal.
Looking six, I full average. 46 can see me cry through the black tint. 185, smoking six, I full average. I'm my head full though, my friends bitch. I think about wrap the whip, run up potion. You bleeding me out, all I can take, all the wish was great. Sorry I'm late, Benz in my bank, why you watching me shake? 46 run up in, 84 is just set at my place. I wanna be sane, stuck in my arms, give me a taste. 46 can see me cry through the black tint. 185, smoking six.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much where it's gonna go. I think I need 1/2 inches or an inch, so some 1 by 1.
You bleeding me out, all I can take, all the wish was great. Sorry I'm late, Benz in my bank, why you watching me shake? 46 run up in, 84 is just set at my place. I wanna be sane, stuck in my arms, give me a taste.
So just noticed that this is sitting pretty high up. I actually think that it's been knocked underneath. This kind of looks like it's bent up and around, whereas this is quite flat. So I think I need to push this down a little bit, make it nice and flat, and then we can go from there.
Playing Richie Rich, bitch, you can't write like this. Head knocking on the 6. Playing Richie Rich, bitch, you can't write like this. Head knocking on the 6. Pistol whip your bitch, pop short split. Sweeping leaves, type beat shit. Playing Richie Rich, bitch, you can't write like this. Breaking bricks before lunch, you can't fly like this. Head knocking on the 6. Pistol whip your bitch, pop short split. Sweeping leaves, type beat shit.
I reckon that's pretty level there. We're gonna have to wedge something under there, trim it up, and basically I know that I need to get some 1x1s and cut the length. So that's the next step.
Playing Richie Rich, bitch, you can't write like this. Head knocking on the 6.
I feel like I should be sitting.
Playing Richie Rich, bitch, you can't write like this.
Yeah, this isn't too bad actually. Yeah. The straps will go up above my shoulders, so I'm sitting above the harness bar. This feels very comfortable actually. Gears, you know what? So I guess I've shifted myself over enough for it to not feel crazy, but my feet are still definitely going like, you know, towards the tunnel. The only way you're going to change that is doing a full pedal assembly and positioning it out here. But that's out of scope for this project. Yeah. Clutch is like at the top, which is, you know, I reckon this is where it's going. We've got enough room here for the adjustment if you wanted to. Height is good. Like, if I put a fucking cage here, it might be pretty tight, but really I have no idea where else you would go. Like, unless you drop it lower, but then, like, my head is, I can't really see the bottom easily. I can't see that side at all. Maybe that when the fenders are on, it'll be a bit easier, but I reckon this is where we're going. My son snapped this off of the window. Like, my body wants to be, like, if I'm in line with the steering wheel, it wants to be here. But, like, being on this side, it's really not that bad. Wap, 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 wap. Yeah, this is gonna be cool. I feel like this video is full of side quests, but I promise you that there will be at least a culmination of this effort. Anyway, Max Peating Rods, MXR for short, that's what I like to call them. They actually reached out after the last video and sent me this turbo. It's one of their street performance turbos, and we're gonna do an unboxing of that, a little quick overview of it, and then figure out how we can actually set it up with the K24 in the back of this Porsche. So yeah, cue that montage of unboxing and we'll get into the details. As I mentioned, this is MXR's Street Performance Universal T3 Turbo for 1.5 litre to 2.5 litre setups. It's roughly 400 horsepower capable, which will be plenty in the Porsche. Given the small size of the turbo, it should spool quite early, which will be very interesting in this car. The MXR Street Turbos are a little bit of a jump from their standard turbos. The turbine housing is able to resist higher temperatures, as well as the turbine wheel, as it is made out of K-419 alloy. Speaking of wheels, the compressor wheel is different in these compared to the standard turbos. As you can see, they're a nice gold billet and it moves very smoothly. They also have an upgraded steel oil seal ring, which ultimately protects the bearings and reduces oil leakage probability within the turbo itself. We're gonna have to rotate the housing, but I'm thinking that it's gonna go somewhere here. Then we're good.
Take me out my misery. I'm far too gone. Just let me leave. You want me dead. I want to breathe. I'm drowning all the things I see. Take me out my misery. I'm far too gone. Just let me leave. You want me dead.
Alright, so we have to rotate. This is the feed, so we have to rotate 180 degrees so that the drain is now at the bottom. And we'll tighten that back up. So now that the exhaust housing is on the right orientation, we now have to reorientate the compressor housing. So we'll loosen these up and turn it around. So now that we've flipped it so that the feed is up the top, basically I'm going to use a ram horn bottom mount for this. Now that the feed is at the top and the return is at the bottom, we're going to go and measure up and basically determine whether or not this will actually fit. Alright, this little baby turbo should fit quite nicely right about here. I believe it'll be positioned. That should give us plenty of room. And yeah, that's gonna be pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool. So here's my dilemma. I really want to run this as if it was a 935 style, so center exit. And the idea is like, could I run something here-ish that then puts the exhaust and the external wastegate there. I don't know, we'll see. I might as well mock it up how I actually want to run it. I just need to flip the housing around, and then I think I have to go up a tiny bit, but I think that would actually fit and clear. So I just need to put the drain in the right spot, flip this around. Something like this would be pretty damn awesome. Yeah, so I'm thinking that it's basically like this. My thought process is run a bottom mount and then actually extend the tube across to here, strengthen it up against here, so basically tie it in as a piece, like basically bolt it up. And then this means that I can run it down here, which means that the exhaust can come out from the center. So yeah, I think that might be the way to go. And then if all my calculations are correct, you should be able to run the factory bumper steel and it should bolt right up. So it is hitting a tiny little bit. Alright, so this bit here is what's sticking out. I'm going to lop this off and we'll have a lot more room.
Knocking on the seat. Playing Richie Rich, bitch, you can't write like this. Head knocking on the six. Playing Richie Rich, bitch, you can't write like this. Head knocking on the six. Bitch with me, bitch, pop short split. Stupid type of shit. Playing Richie Rich, bitch, you can't write like this. Breaking bricks before lunch, you can't fly like this. Head knocking on the six. Bitch with me, bitch, pop short split. Sweeping leaves, type of shit. Playing Richie Rich, bitch, you can't write like this. Breaking bricks before lunch, you can't fly like this. Head knocking on the six. Playing Richie Rich, bitch, you can't write like this. Head knocking on the six. Playing Richie Rich, bitch, you can't write like this. Head knocking on the six. Bitch with me, bitch, pop short split. Sweeping leaves, type of shit. Playing Richie Rich, bitch, you can't write like this. Breaking bricks before lunch, you can't fly like this.
Alright, I don't know if it's going to focus, but kind of took that bracket off, so just going to hit that with some black steel and then we'll put everything back together with the turbo and see if we can get it sitting exactly where we want it.
crowd through the black tent. 185, smoking cigs, I full average. 46 can see me crowd through the black tent.
So I think this is actually a toe point. I think I can cut it off here. Basically, there isn't one on this side, and that would give me enough room to actually have it right up here with a filter. In this position, the turbo drain is higher than the oil pan, so we can do a gravity fed drain off of the turbo, which is perfect. The intake piping is going to be interesting, especially given that I want to run a water to air intercooler, so I got to figure out that part. But overall, I think this is where the turbo is going to mount. I need to probably make a bracket that will support the header adapter, I guess we'll call it, but otherwise I think I'm pretty happy with that positioning. Yeah, so that's completely hidden. It's basically in line to exit straight out of the bumper. I might just do a dump down after that, but now we have an idea of where we can run the water to air intercooler and then the intake piping. Alright, I'm filthy. We got a bunch done in this video. We didn't get everything that I wanted to get done, but we gotta save some cash. I gotta wait a bit. I want to really get that seat subframe welded up and mounted in there so we can install a slider in the seat, and then we can actually kind of have that ready for the boyfriends that want to drive it. In the meantime, I want to give a massive shout out to Max Peating Rods for sending that turbo across and the installation kit. There's a link in the description for the turbo, and there's also a discount code for 10% off site-wide. It's SA Motor. That's also in the description. So yeah, please use that if you want to if you want to get anything from Max Peating Rods. That would be greatly appreciated. So on that note, I'm going to leave you with something. There's just one more thing, as Steve Jobs used to say. So roll that. That was loud. It fucking moves, man. It went in reverse and it went in first. I proved that the clutch works. It's freaking loud. The turbo will quieten it down, and I can't wait to actually build the water system so that we can get it up to temperature and really drive this car. So in the meantime, thank you again for subscribing, liking, and commenting, and we'll see you in the next video. See ya. First fart on camera.